Welcome back to another special episode of Upward Bound. Today, it's an episode of Let's Talk About, and the topic is how to plan your house party. So today we have special guest Matthias. Thank you so much for joining me, sir.
For sure, absolutely.
All right, so you are maybe living by yourself, maybe you have roommates. Once in a while, you're gonna host a party, right? Single life, maybe you are in a relationship, whatever. You wanna have a party, it's the weekend.
Yep.
So here are the 5 tips for planning your own party. So what would you say is the #1 tip for planning your own party?
I'm gonna go ahead and say start with shopping smart. This includes food, drinks, party gear like utensils, eating utensils, paper plates, cups, decor, but all that stuff matters. So don't expect all your guests to bring something. It's the polite thing to do, but there's always that one person that doesn't. So be prepared. The worst thing that could happen is you run out of drinks or food. People are then ordering pizza, and you don't want that. You want to be remembered as the great party host. And just have all sorts of different beer and wine and liquor on deck, because
some people might like wine, not like beer.
Exactly, and they'll be impressed that you have everything available. And consider the food selection too. There's some healthy freaks out there, so have a vegetable tray out, not just chips and dip.
So another tip I'd say is considering the timing of the party. You already have your invitations set out, but specifically in your invitations, considering putting the time a bit earlier, people are more likely going to come late, maybe fashionably late. So you can set the timing starting a little earlier, knowing that most people will come a bit afterwards. And in terms of the ending time, you can set that earlier as well, in case you want to use that as an excuse to slowly invite people out of the place.
Yeah, for sure. Really good point. So the third very critical point of hosting a party is to give your neighbors or the businesses around you a heads up. I myself, I live above a restaurant, and I like to play a lot of loud music, and I know the bass sometimes travels down, which could definitely impact their business. But sometimes I don't know this. You know, music gradually turns up throughout the night of the party. So it's important for me to establish a relationship with the business owner or the employees and have them send me a text or give me a call if we're being too loud, and just really embrace that relationship. Similarly with your neighbors, some of them might have kids, or they're trying to study, or just have a relaxing night. Just be respectful to them, and always make sure that, you know, if they're saying you're being too loud, that you do accommodate and turn it down a bit.
Right, because when you're doing parties, you want to be able to host additional parties in the future.
Absolutely.
Another tip is to ensure the appropriate ambiance.
Love that word.
And what that is referring to are multiple aspects of the environment, you know, which includes cleanliness. You want to make sure your place is clean. In terms of ambiance, maybe music, ensuring there's the appropriate music, because music affects the mood, which affects the emotions of everyone there.
And also think about your other senses. So smell, you know, you could use Febreze or different cleaning products, or maybe it's the type of food you cooked. Like, I would purposely maybe create a dish that has bacon in it, because everyone loves the smell of bacon. So just having that smell in the air could really set the vibe of the party.
And also lighting, right? That's an important sense, because you want it a little bit more dim sometimes if there's dancing, right? For me, it feels a little weird when there's so much light and brightness. If there's dancing music, I mean, you just gotta make sure the mood and everything is appropriate, it aligns, it harmonizes, and it doesn't really clash with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
So the last one I'd say is be smart about your groups that you invite, and avoid conflicting groups, right? I mean, it's similar to the ambiance. You also don't want the people that you invite to clash. So if there are people that maybe have a bad history of relationships, you know, with each other, it might not be good to invite those 2 parties.
Right. Similarly, if the purpose of my party is to get to know my coworkers better and my boss perhaps, and it's just more of a work party, I don't want to bring my other friends over that know so much about me and my bad habits on the weekends, where they're gonna open their loud mouths after they start drinking. So just know your audience, know what the purpose of the party is. You don't want those individuals or those groups to clash by any means.
Great. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, please let us know, and also feel free to let us know any suggestions of other topics in the future for this channel. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Take care.
All right. Yeah.